If you're looking to cook a meal for two but want to save some cash, I've got a simple Chinese meal that'll help you stretch your dollar. It is beef with bean sprouts. I'm going to show you how to make your beef flank steak tastier, just like the Chinese takeout restaurants, and cook it with some filling and nutritious bean sprouts. Hey everyone, it's Wally. I like it, I cook it, and I share it. Let's go. Here I've got 300 grams of flank steak, and I'm just going to cut these into about almost half a centimeter in thickness. As always, when you get a cut of beef like this, you want to cut against the grain. A lot of beginner cooks skip this step, and that is why your flank steak is more tough. Your cut of beef has these fibers going up and down, so you want to cut against it. And this 300 grams of flank steak here cost me about $1.50. So the price is very reasonable. And now a simple marinade with ingredients to make your flank steak taste more tender. A bit of soy sauce, some Chinese cooking wine, or you can use dry sherry. This is baking soda. It's going to help tenderize your beef. We only need a little bit, so don't overdo it, trust me. There are a few more ingredients we need to add, but I like to mix it first just to make sure that the baking soda mixes with the beef well for just about a minute. Then we add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, mix for another minute. And while mixing, you can be a little bit aggressive with it. Don't worry, you're not going to hurt it. Then add a tablespoon of oil and mix for another minute. The oil is going to help the beef not stick together during cooking. I watched my mom cook beef like this when I was a little kid, and I thought it was just for flavoring. What you're doing now is called velveting. It is a Chinese cooking technique that makes your beef or chicken more tender and retain its juices. Now just set it aside for 15 minutes, just enough time for us to get the other ingredients ready. 2 tablespoons of garlic minced, just chop it up. It doesn't have to be too fine. Just like this. Fresh ginger. About 1.5 tablespoons. Now some people ask me how to know if ginger is fresh. Take a look at the skin. If it's smooth and not wrinkled, it means it's fresh, because it's retained its moisture inside. I prefer to mince the ginger a little bit fine like that, mainly because I don't like to eat large chunks of ginger. And we got the prerequisite spring onions. We need about 3 stalks. Snip off the part where the white section meets the green. Give the white section a rough chop and add it to the garlic because both of these go in at the same time when cooking. Give the green section a rough chop about 3 inches in length. Now I've got an onion here that's been sitting around for a long while. I'm just going to use half of it. Give it a rough chop. This type of dish, you can use any type of vegetable that is going past its due date, like carrots or even mushrooms. And put it with the green spring onions because both of those go in at the same time during cooking. This is 500 grams or about 1 pound. And yeah, it looks like a lot. And this batch only cost me 30 cents here in Thailand. How much does it cost in your neck of the woods? And did you know that certain Chinese restaurants pick off these yellow bits with the seed as well as the roots? Yeah, they actually have a kitchen peons at all day cleaning bean sprouts, and it's usually done in a higher-end Chinese restaurants. But certain small little takeout restaurants probably do it too. Now for me at home, I don't have the time for that, but I will remove these dark seed shells, mainly because it looks like cockroach eggs. Yeah, I know it's gross, right? But it's what it looks like. I forgot to turn on my camera, so most of the ingredients are already in this bowl. Now this is a starter sauce. Bean sprouts are full of water, which will get released during cooking, so it will shrink about 20 to 30% when we're done. You have to taste in the end and add more soy sauce to taste. Heat a pan on medium-high heat. When your pan starts to smoke, add a few tablespoons of oil. Coat your pan and add the fresh minced ginger. Let it cook for about 10 seconds while stirring so it doesn't burn. Now add the beef. Cook one side just until it starts to brown and then flip it to the other side. Keep in mind, we're aiming to cook the beef about 80% doneness. We're going to complete the cooking along with the bean sprouts. When both sides are browned nicely, remove and set aside. We are going to use the same pan. It's full of beef and ginger flavors. Heat your pan on a medium heat and add a few more tablespoons of oil. Add the garlic and white sections of spring onions and cook it for about 10 seconds. And then we blast it with a tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine or dry sherry. Stir around for about 10 seconds, making sure you pick up the bits of beef stuck to the pan. Your kitchen will smell amazing. Add the green parts of the onions, as well as the yellow onions. Now set your heat on a medium-high heat. Throw in the bean sprouts and stir around for about 15 seconds, mixing with the garlic-flavored oil. Then toss in the pre-mixed sauce. Stir around for about another 10 seconds. And cover. Two to 3 minutes is all it should take for your bean sprouts to shrink to about 20 to 30% and release a lot of liquids, as you can see. Move the bean sprouts to the side and add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch mixed with 1 tablespoon of water. This is called a slurry. It's going to help thicken up that delicious sauce. Mix well and toss with the beef and mix with the bean sprouts. But before you dig in, taste the bean sprouts first. If you need to add some more soy sauce, then do it. This is super important because, as I mentioned before, bean sprouts release a lot of water, which will dilute the pre-made sauce. And when the seasoning is just right, this dish goes excellent with steamed rice, or even your favorite instant ramen. Make this one tonight. I know you guys will enjoy it. But as always, I do make deliveries. I take Bitcoins and Camels as payment. I will see you all in the next one.